Have you ever looked up at the night sky? Have you ever felt a sense of connection to everything? A feeling that we are all part of something much, much bigger. For centuries we have been divided, by oceans, by mountains, by languages, by borders, but in our hearts we have always yearned for unity. We have always dreamt of a world where we are not strangers but family. Today, on September 19th, 2025, that dream is closer than ever. It is being built not with bricks and mortar but with something far more powerful. Code Community Shared Vision. This vision has a name. It is called the Pi Network. It started as a simple idea: what if we could create a currency for everyone? A digital currency you access from your phone. No expensive computers, no deep technical knowledge. A currency not for banks, not for governments, but for the people who use it every single day. This idea has captured the imagination of millions around the globe. It has become a movement. A quiet revolution of everyday people tapping a button on their phones, contributing to a shared digital world. But Pi is more than currency. It is a promise. A more inclusive global economy. A farmer in a remote village with access to financial tools. A banker in a bustling city, same access. A fundamental shift in how we think about value and how we connect with one another. It is a testament to the power of a collective belief. When millions believe, the dream takes shape. So, what is this Pi network? Let us break it down. Imagine a digital currency like Bitcoin, but instead of needing powerful, energy-hungry computers, you can do it from your smartphone. That is the core idea. The creators wanted to make cryptocurrency accessible to everyone, everywhere. Not just for the tech-savvy or the wealthy. They designed a system where you can earn Pi by proving you are a real human being. You do this by opening an app once a day and tapping a button. It is a simple act with big implications for a secure, distributed network. This process is called mining, but not the energy-hungry kind that harms the planet. It is light on battery and data and designed to be environmentally friendly. This simplicity is key. Anyone with a modern phone can participate. A student in Seoul, a shopkeeper in Nairobi, an artist in Rio de Janeiro. They are not just users. They actively secure and grow the network. The foundation of a new digital economy, one person, one tap at a time. The goal, a currency for everyday transactions. A currency for the people, by the people. Buying a cup of coffee, paying a local artisan, sending money to a family member across the world, all using Pi. Enter GCV, Global Consensus Value. A shared agreement among the community about Pi is value, not set by a central authority but emerging from millions using it for real goods and services. More than payments, it is a platform. A digital space for developers to build real apps. Social media platforms. Marketplaces, games. All powered by Pi. A vibrant ecosystem where value flows directly between people. Now, how does a digital idea become a global movement? It happens through people. It happens through leaders who step forward to carry the message. Within the Pi network, these leaders are known as GCV ambassadors. They are the heart and soul of the community effort to build a unified world. A GCV ambassador is a volunteer. A GCV ambassador is a passionate believer in the Pi network vision. They are not paid employees. They are driven by a deep desire to see this project succeed. They help their local communities understand its incredible potential for a better future. Their role is multifaceted and vital. First and foremost, they are educators. They take the complex ideas of cryptocurrency and a global consensus value. They explain those ideas in simple, accessible terms. They host workshops in community centers. They create informational videos in their native languages. They answer questions in online forums. They patiently guide newcomers. They help newcomers set up their accounts. They help newcomers understand the importance of daily participation. They are the friendly faces that make this network feel personal and trustworthy. They break down barriers of fear and misinformation. Ambassadors are also bridge builders. They connect the global vision of the PI network to local realities. They understand the unique needs and challenges of their regions. They work to foster local marketplaces. These marketplaces enable goods to be exchanged for Pi. These marketplaces enable services to be exchanged for Pi. This demonstrates Pi real-world utility. They organize community events. These events bring people together to share experiences. These events build a shared sense of purpose. They are the crucial link that translates a digital concept into tangible, local action. They make the network relevant and valuable to everyday life in specific cultures. Perhaps most importantly, GCV ambassadors are champions of unity. They embody the spirit of collaboration at the core of the Pi network. They work to ensure that everyone feels included. That includes people of all backgrounds. That includes people who speak different languages. That includes people with varying levels of technical skill. They promote a culture of respect and mutual support. The process of establishing GCV ambassador teams is organic. It grows from the ground up, not from the top down. It starts with a single person or a small group of people in a country who are deeply passionate about the PI network. They begin by connecting with others online, forming small chat groups and forums. They share information, translate materials into their local language, and support each other. They are the initial sparks driven by an unwavering belief in a more equitable and connected financial future for their homeland. From these small sparks, a flame begins to grow. As the local community expands, natural leaders emerge. These are the individuals who are most active, most helpful, most dedicated to the project vision. Consider the story of Maria, a talented artisan in a small Philippine village. She made hand-woven textiles but struggled to sell beyond the local market. Fees for online payment platforms were too high. Then a local GCV ambassador introduced her to the Pi network. She learned to set up a wallet. She listed her products in a Pi-powered marketplace. Suddenly, a new world opened. A collector in France within the PI community saw her work. They completed the transaction in minutes using Pi. There were no intermediary banks. There were no exorbitant fees. Maria sold directly to a global audience, receiving full value for her labor. The payment brought income. It gave her dignity. It gave her a connection to a wider world. Her life and her family future were forever changed. Or think about Kofi, a university student in Ghana. He had ideas for mobile apps but lacked resources. He joined the Pi community and built an educational app with developers from India and Mexico, funded entirely by Pi. Now thousands of families use their app, and Kofi team is making a real difference. The stories of Maria and Kofi are not isolated incidents. They are examples of a ripple effect that is spreading across the globe. Each successful transaction, each new collaboration inspires others to join. It shows them that this is not just an abstract concept but a tangible tool for empowerment. When a neighbor sees a local farmer able to buy seeds from a supplier in another region using Pi, they become curious. When a student sees their friend paying for a meal at a local cafe with their phone, they want to learn more. Change happens person to person. GCV ambassadors are the ones who amplify these ripples. They document and share these success stories within their communities. They create testimonials, they post videos, they organize local meetups. This builds a powerful and authentic narrative of progress. This movement is also fostering a new kind of local economy. In many regions, GCV ambassadors are helping to create Pi bazaars or local marketplaces. These are events where dozens of local vendors, bakers, tailors, mechanics, artists, gather to sell their goods and services exclusively for Pi. These events are celebrations of community and commerce. They demonstrate the real-world viability of the currency in a festive and tangible way. People can see, touch, and taste the results of their daily taps on their phones, solidifying the connection between the digital and the physical. The long-term impact of this is monumental. It is about building resilient local economies that are less dependent on traditional, often volatile financial systems. The simple act of tapping a button when multiplied by millions is laying the groundwork for a more stable, equitable, and interconnected global economic landscape. Close-up of many phone taps creating global change. One of the most inspiring aspects of the GCV Ambassador program is how it turns our differences into our greatest strength. In a world that so often focuses on what divides us, our nationality, our culture, our language, this movement focuses on what unites us, a shared hope for a better future. The program actively seeks out and celebrates this diversity. An ambassador team is not considered complete until it reflects the rich mosaic of the community it serves, including people from various ethnic groups, age ranges, social backgrounds. This intentional inclusivity creates a powerful dynamic. When a problem arises, it is viewed through a multitude of lenses. An elder on the team might offer a perspective rooted in wisdom and long-term thinking. A young tech student might propose an innovative digital solution. A member from a rural area can explain how a proposed idea would impact their community, which might be very different from its impact in a city. This collaborative problem-solving leads to more robust, equitable, and effective solutions that truly work for everyone, not just a select few. The ambassador team in India, a country of immense linguistic diversity, has created educational materials in over a dozen different languages to ensure no one is left behind. In the United States, A team comprised of people from immigrant and native-born communities works together to bridge cultural gaps and bring the pie vision to every neighborhood. Our diversity is not a barrier to unity, it is the very foundation upon which true and lasting unity is built. We stand at a remarkable moment in human history. For the first time, we have the technology to connect every single person on this planet. We have tools that can transcend borders, collapse distances, and weave us together into a single global community. The Pi Network, and the incredible work of its GCV ambassadors, is a shining example of this potential made real. It is a testament to what we can achieve when we combine innovative technology with a powerful unifying vision for humanity. It is more than a project, it is a prophecy of what is to come. This journey is far from over. It is still in its early days. But the foundation has been laid. It has been laid by millions of ordinary people, each contributing a small, simple act of faith every day. It has been reinforced by the tireless efforts of thousands of ambassadors who have dedicated themselves to building bridges of understanding and trust in their communities. They are the architects of a new world, one built on principles of inclusion, collaboration, and shared prosperity. The future is not something we wait for, it is something we create.